My hair's falling out. Just a quick disclaimer, these eyelashes are the Eyelaw magnetic eyelashes, which I've actually filmed a review for in a video a couple of days ago. So if they look wonky or if they look like they're ready to fall off, they probably are. Don't come for me in the comments about my dodgy eyelashes. I'm trying to give Eyelaw the benefit of the doubt. Seen the title, you'll know that we are filming a review on the Polygel that is absolutely plastered all over Instagram at the moment. Every ad I seem to see is either for some sort of fake tan product or is for this poly nail gel. Now my nails currently are vile. Hopefully we can fix these. So let's get into today's video. So there's a website that's advertised on Instagram with their account, and I think it's called Vorini. I don't know exactly how you spell it, but I'll post the logo in here. And on the Vorini Instagram, it shows this Rossi gel product where they've got, what the fuck is it called? Is it called a jewel shaper or something like that? I don't know, but basically it looks like a fake nail. It's like a plastic fake nail, and they squeeze this tube and get like a little bead of acrylic, put it in the fake nail, onto your own nail, under the lamp, and bam, it pops off and you've literally got perfect acrylic nails. Now if this is true, Jesus, I need in on this. So I'm laying in bed watching this Instagram ad probably at like 2 in the morning, and I just bought it. I didn't even think. So anyway, the set arrived. I'll pop a picture of the whole set that I bought here. So this is what came in the set. A lot of people were saying that you need like a base to go on it. So I did go online and I bought this gel nail prep. It's anti-lifting gel and acrylic polish primer. And basically you're supposed to just put that on first and obviously then put this on top. So basically I have been absolutely almost passing out with excitement with this product. So I'm just going to get straight into the review because I really want to see if this works. So I'm just going to flip the camera around, point it downwards so you can see what I'm doing, and get into hopefully not making a giant mess of my nails. Fingers crossed. Right guys, so I've got everything set up here. I've got the Rossi Natural Clear. So that's your polygel in there. That came with the set. I've then got gel nail prep that I did buy from Amazon. I'll try and find the link for you. I've then got the set of little plastic tops. That's what I'm going to call them. So I've got everything laid out, and I've also got my little lamp from my Sensation Nail video because it said you can use an LED or a UV lamp. One more thing before I start, I just thought I'd pop some acetone free nail varnish remover on some cotton pads just so that I've got those next to me there if I need them, just to wipe my brush and clean it. So firstly, I'm going to take this little tool that we get. So one side's got your spatula. It comes like that, and that's for scraping the polygel out of the tube, and the other side has got your brush, and that's for sort of evening everything out. And then we're going to go through in here and select the size that fits. I'm going to start on my non-dominant hand, so it should be easier for me to do. So you can see that there will be a slight gap underneath, which is obviously where the polygel will go. So I'm going to pop that to one side, close the lid there. I've got my cotton pads ready, and we're now going to take the tube of polygel. And on the Instagram ad, it shows you just squeezing it out and grabbing what they call a bead, a small bead of the polygel from the top. Now I'll tell you straight away, this is not easy to squeeze out. Like, I'm seriously struggling here. I'm going to try and fold it over and... Right, okay, so we have a little bead there. So that's about the amount that they show you on Instagram. I'm just going to use the spatula, do this all properly, and swipe that off the top there. And it actually shouldn't move, as you can see. I can move that all the way around and it won't move at all. So then I'm going to take our little nail mould that we've got, and I'm just going to wipe that from the spatula into the mould. I'm just going to dip the brush in the acetone and wipe it off there on the cotton pad. And then I'm just going to start moulding this gel with the brush to the size and the shape that I want. Now you can see that actually moves quite easily. I think with the nail varnish remover on the brush, it obviously makes it a lot more mouldable. I've probably put a little bit too much on here, so I'm just going to smooth that out a bit towards the top. You want the top bit to be a little bit thinner from what I've seen on the videos, because it's always thinner towards your nail bed anyway, so you can just sort of look down the line there and see how thick it is. So I'm just going to make that a little bit thinner by brushing it down and smoothing it out. This is actually really easy to work with. I'm quite surprised. Get that to the size I want it, and then you can just use your brush to like flatten the bottom, because I want it to be quite a square nail. They do tell you to file these down anyway. Okay, so after a bit of moulding and playing around, when the camera focuses for you guys, you can actually see that's what I'm left with. This is the natural clear colour, and I've just moulded the gel to sort of fit that shape. So I'm now just going to hold this by the 2 grips at the bottom onto the top of my nail and just gradually press that down. So that is now completely on there. So that's what it looks like there, guys. I'm just going to pop it under the lamp. There we go, and I'm just going to leave that to cure for 30 seconds as that's what it says on the back of the tube. Okay, so that's now cured, so I'm just going to move that away. Now on Instagram they sort of squeeze the sides and it just pops off. I don't know if that's... Oh my god! Okay, can you guys see that? So I did have a little bit of marking on my nail anyway. That's actually quite impressive. I'm quite impressed with that, to be honest. Try and get a real close-up view and a side-on view. That's what I'm left with, and it is completely solid. It's really smooth. I have obviously just got to file the bottom edge through. But yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I'm actually going to try and just file this nail and see how strong it actually is. So if you don't like the sound of nails filing, look away now. This is actually just filing like a normal acrylic nail would. Okay, so I filed the nail down a little bit more to the shape that I would want it to be, and it actually looks pretty good. Like, I'm really impressed with this. It's really solid. There is a little bit of the polygel there on my nail bed which I need to get off, but apart from that, this looks really good. So with one nail down, I'm getting on with doing the rest of the nails just so that you can see, but so far so good. Okay, so it's a little bit chaotic here. It's like the aftermath of the massacre. But these are the first hand. Obviously you can see the difference between my pinky that I've already filed and the rest that I haven't. You do tend to get kind of rough edges, if you can see. There you go, that's a better shot. If you can see, but obviously you can file them down, and that one's turned out pretty nicely. So I'm gonna get all these filed and then show you another shot. My nails were trashed underneath anyway, but you can actually paint these. So I'll be painting on top of the clear, my thumbnail there as well. And I'm just going to sort of neaten around the edges, clean them up a little bit. But overall, they're quite solid. Like, I'm actually really happy with them. It didn't take me that long to do. It's taken me about 10 minutes to do it in all, but obviously most of that's the curing time. So yeah, let me get these cleaned up. Let's get this sort of mess all tidied up, and we can see what we think at the end. Right guys, so ignore the state of my car, but I was just about to do an update on my polygel nails, just saying how well they actually turned out after I'd painted them. You can see that I've only just painted them, so I've still got paint all over my fingers. And then this happened. So as I got in the car, I went to pick my bag up and it literally just popped off. Like, the whole nail just popped off. It's quite smooth underneath. It just looks like when you take acrylics off. I don't actually know what to do now, because now I've got half normal nails and one that's popped off. So that's been a total of, I did them about 12 hours ago. So it's literally lasted through the night and then it's come off. I actually thought it was going really well, and turns out it wasn't. So this one did have the anti-lift on, it had the base coat. So I don't actually know why it's popped off. Like, the only thing I can think is the nail was too smooth. No, probably not, because my nails are kind of raggedy. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. So that didn't go as bad as I expected. It wasn't great, but when are the videos ever great on my channel? Don't forget to follow me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my videos. I'd love to see your comments down below if you've tried this or what you think of it, and if I did anything wrong.